Good afternoon, folks. We're finally back. Let me get over to the right screen here, and I can. There you go. There you go. They can hear you now. Hopefully. How's everybody doing this afternoon?
Splendid.
Peachy.
It's good to be back.
All right. Very clearly, we are currently down player. So until we sort it out, Hummingbird will be played. Neo will be taking care of Hummingbird today.
Neo, can we
Yes.
hear your...
My hummingbird?
Yeah.
I've got you. Did Hummingbird have an accent? He had an accent,
Yeah,
it's
he had
right?
sort of
like a
like that
slot.
Had a
Russian.
heavy Russian accent.
Oh, yes, I will be playing Hummingbird today.
Close
This
enough.
is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. And you can see in our little chat window down below, our divination wizard has already rolled their portents for today. They have a 15 and a 10 on board. Let me just mark those down here so that I do not forget them during play. A 15 and a 10. It's a good thing I have a pair of spin down dice sitting on my desk from the other day. All right, let's start with since we're late getting started, we're gonna have a shorter episode today. But let's not waste too much time. Let's go straight into introductions. Let's start at the top of the player list with Mirabelle.
Hi, my name is Ray, and I will be playing Mirabelle, the divination wizard oracle on this journey in the Court of Shattered Kings.
And next up, we have Rowan.
Hi everybody, it's still me, Bex. This time I'm not playing a heavy artillerist, but I am playing everyone's favorite paladin, Rowan, here on Court of the Shattered Kings.
And
I'll
lastly,
shit at the end.
and I was waiting. Are you going to do it? No. Okay, we'll wait to do the
No,
finish at the
I'll
end.
do it at the end.
And last but not least, we have Marie Bird Hummingfa. I'm not sure.
Hello, Shea Butter babies. I am Neo Soul God. Everyone just calls me Neo, and I will be playing the bard Marifa, and I will also be playing the barbarian, the barbarian Hummingbird. Ooh, would you like some tea?
This is incredible.
This is great. This is going to go on the highlight reel, I'm pretty sure. All right. So, as actually as it turns out, as the stream can see, this last week I say last week, but I mean last night. I finished, not completely finished, mostly finished the regional map for the area that we're in. This is, to describe the area, this is Eastern Reisenhof, Lestat, including disputed Lestat, and also an area known as the Empty. The Empty is this area at the top. Oop, that's not the right screen. Is this like area at the top here that's kind of snowy. This is area of the world is kind of near the top of the world. If you're starting to have ideas of what the climate is like, think I want to say Northern Ontario, but I know half the players, more than half the people here, won't understand what that is, what that means.
Black flies,
what
you
do
say?
you mean? I am clearly from Canada.
Think of like Scandinavian, kind of, maybe Northern European-ish.
Ooh, sounds like home.
Yes,
Mhm.
this is kind of what we have for a climate. North is the direction of the Empty. Think of this world map as kind of isometric, but not really, because I forgot to make the adjustment of like the angling properly before I started putting the stamps on it, and I'm like, whatever. It works for what it is. It is nice. It shows us what it is. Players are able to see these icons here, which will depict locations we've been so far. There's Vitrosi, which is the town they started in, which I am now realizing I did not name when we were first there. I did not give you the name of that town. Then there is
None of us asked.
That
Yeah,
is
so-
also true.
yeah, nobody
That's
really asked the
on
name of the
us.
town. So
When in doubt, you
Um,
can blame us. We're okay.
there is Jaren's camp, which is I guess I should probably highlight on this one. There's Jaren's camp, which is where Jaren Maris and his excavation team are currently waiting for you to return to. And there is, in fact, the Court of the Shattered Kings, the ruins that you tromped through last week and completely obliterated everything I threw at you. Because balancing
We are
encounters,
strong like bear.
Yes, beer.
low-level D&D, my
Are
friends.
you also hummingbird as well?
We are all
No,
truly
I just wanted
hummingbirds inside.
We are all hummingbird.
the real treasure is the hummingbird inside of us.
All
Yes.
along.
That was the real
Which
treasure.
sounds like a scary story. There is a hummingbird inside you. Its wings beat faster.
Oh. Well, that is quite terrifying.
So, today's episode is mostly focused on the start of the larger journey. Would anybody like to recap what occurred last week? I guess it's been more than a week now. Last episode.
Not it.
Not it.
Okay.
How
Hi,
fitting
everyone.
that the divination wizard is the one doing this.
Hi everyone. I'm it. So like Ryan is saying, we made our ways through the ruins, but strangely not giant sized, despite it being a very giant civilization. And running into these strange fey creatures that we discovered were once kind of brought in, and were a lot of weird fey vibes. We fought a big old devil who was some kind of defense mechanism for this strange crystal that we found at like the center of this space. Touching the crystal, we met this strange person, the keeper, who is guarding this being that is enshrined in this old court of this ancient civilization that was created by 5 races, 2 of which have been uh, disconnected somehow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And we were charged with finding the remaining people that could fulfill the place in the Court of Shattered Kings in order to make sure this terrible being remained locked away for forever. Is that roughly? We're looking for the Wayland, a druidic people, to, get some of their delicious blood and bring it back to, and by blood I mean the inside of a person. A person. We need to bring one of them back.
Yes, you're
We
not
need
just
to
you're not
bring
just
back
going
a
there to kill
bloodline.
somebody.
The
Like,
bloodline is what I was thinking of.
Delicious, nutritious blood.
This is not that kind of campaign. We're not here just
Full of vitamin C.
I'm
full of
already
leptin.
getting in the very like mind space of Mirabelle, which is unsettling. So she's like, yes,
Oath of
a person.
conquest,
You
you
mean
say?
blood.
Yes, so
You mean a blood sack.
essentially, yeah, the party is now, they have been tasked with finding 5 individuals who meet the requirements to empower the prison and keep this thing sealed within. They were not given very much to go on because the keeper, as it turns out, isn't the most reliable. It seems as the prison's power is waning, so too is the power of the keeper. And the only clue that it was able to provide to them is the Wayland, who, as I said, are a druidic people who lay claim to most of northern Reisenhof and have been occasionally fighting with the government of Reisenhof as they try to reclaim some of their territory, and they're somewhat of a threat to the north. In fact, they have this territory called the Walish Wood. They're named after them. This is essentially, basically, the rough idea of where to start looking for the party. And as I recall, last time you were settling down inside the ruins for the night, and you took a long rest,
Yes.
and we were going to pick up the
Yes.
next morning.
Yes.
So today is, where's my calendar so I can double check the day? It is the 25th of Rain Touch, which is roughly the equivalent of April. So it's mid spring, roughly. So it's still a little chilly. The ruins themselves overnight stay unusually warm, though mostly it's because you're protected from the wind and the rain, especially deeper in. Yeah. So in the morning, is there anything you'd like to examine within the ruins, or try to take a look around at before you depart, or do you just want to head back and speak with Jaren?
I would like to get up
camp.
early and make some tea.
Yeah.
With,
Have to start a fresh fire in the morning.
yes. Yes, I will
Yes.
get up and make some tea with lavender and spices.
Oh, I'm going to have to show Tex this afterwards.
I think he'll be proud. I think he'll be
So
proud of
yeah,
what I've done here.
Hummingbird wakes up, is up and already has a rather fragrant pot of tea going by the time the rest of you start to come to consciousness.
Also, are there any herbs nearby that are growing from the bricks I may be able to seek out as well?
You know what? Roll me a nature check. Nature or survival, whichever's better.
I, Hummingbird, have proficiency in herbalism kit. May I use that instead?
Yes, you may.
I shall roll with herbalism kit. How do I do this?
That's a good question. That's honestly a very
No,
good question.
it is fine.
Mirabelle,
There we go.
I have filmed out.
There we go.
I was going to say, oh, well, Mirabelle also has an herbalism kit and is also a very early riser. So I think she would join Hummingbird on this scavenging journey.
All right, so
Mirabelle, will you help me look for herbs?
you can roll that with advantage then if you just want to click that plus. Okay, we'll take the 14. It's good.
14's
The 14's
fine.
good. Yeah. So most of what grows here is just weeds for the most part. Noxious plants. There is a little bit of wild mint growing out of the cracks near the entrance to the ruins. But otherwise not a whole lot that could be gathered.
Could Mirabelle roll some kind of arcane idea of whether or not the plant life here, which is shown to have some kind of magical mysteriousness going on with it, is this safe to eat? Is this going to indent us to a fae?
Sure, roll me arcane.
Do I need to buy iron?
That is a 20.
In the case of the mint, you're probably okay because it seems to only grow near the surface and hasn't leached any of the whatever it is that's deeper within the ground. It's a pretty shallow root system.
The mint should be good. And Mirabelle does kind of go off to do her morning ritual, which is slightly away from everyone, but gets ready for the day. We have mint now.
Yes, we do indeed have mint. And Marifa gets up and has a spot of the tea and just sits around the fire before he puts it out and packs their things and gets ready to go.
All right, as you all prep up for the morning to get the move on, the morning is unusually chilly, though some of that might just have to do with being slightly up in the mountains. but it is a little cooler than it was the day before.
Stupid springtime.
Oh, for reference, when Mirabelle reappears, she appears to have summoned Moel in a different form, and it's a little baby hyena.
Oh,
Oh God. Oh, how
oh,
cute.
Uh, Wonderful. Should we attempt to journey back?
I think that'd be for the
Yes,
best, yes.
I'd like to get back sooner than later.
all right.
Yes,
So
we've been
We
charged
have-
with a very strange task.
And we have far to go from here.
That's quite the understatement, Mirabelle.
as you have this conversation, you emerge from the ruins and begin to make your way down the giant-sized steps just before it. And it's not long before you come across the corpses of the creatures you slayed the day before. The unusual fey-like creatures. It seems that just overnight, almost like they've started to disintegrate. And there's a very a thin sort of greenish black powder that floats in the air as they disintegrate away in the early morning light.
Oh,
Not sure I like that.
Um,
could I try and get a sample of whatever this powder is?
Sure. What would you like to attempt to keep it in?
Maribel will top up her lantern with the oil flask and then prestidigitate it clean, and will use the oil flask as a container. Oh, wait, I don't have prestidigitate. Never mind. I will
Oh,
go
no.
wash it out dutifully and then
um,
attempt to mage hand some of this powder into this oil flask.
Okay. Please make a note of keeping this powder for future reference.
Oh no.
I
One
do hope that's
strange
safe
powder.
to maintain or to collect.
I will study it.
And
nice.
a little further along, you come along the remains of the bridge you encountered the day before. And on the other side, there's already some members of Duren's expedition, including a minor mage that was along, who is currently attempting to use Mage Hand to run ropes from one side to the other.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Yes,
Did you miss us?
we've returned.
Duren was beginning to become a bit concerned, so he sent us ahead to see if we could locate you alive. Of course, he was not too concerned.
So
But-
Jiren is not here?
He's remained at the camp for the time being until we have ensured that the route all the way to the ruins was in fact clear.
Understandable.
I do not believe you should go any further until we speak with Jiren.
I would agree with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
This would I.
Oh, should I stop building the bridge then?
No, keep building it. We need to come back.
Mirabelle will also go mage hand and help get this rope bridge set up.
Okay, the bridge that you eventually create is not much of a bridge. It's mostly four ropes, very tautly.
4 ropes and a trench coat.
Yeah, kind of tied across, 2 for handles, and then 2 closer together to be able to balance on. It's very makeshift, but it will be enough to get you back across. I didn't lose anybody, did I? Y'all here?
No.
Okay, I know. I'm
Yeah,
just making sure
wonderful.
because my computer like made a noise and then
Oh,
nobody was talking. Like, oh
Oh,
god, oh god,
yep, we all died. Sorry.
oh no. Yeah,
for
technical
sure.
issues today.
Mirabelle's going to be pushing to get back to Jurin, but is going to make sure that no one like goes further into the temple.
Yes,
Hmm.
for sure.
Yeah,
The
no, Rowan is definitely
workers,
going to like herd people back.
yeah, the workers don't go any further than the bridge itself, and the minor mage uh, chooses to accompany you back to speak with Jaren. The way back is
Aye.
easy enough. There are a few more of those creatures that you saw the day before. Their corpses are strewn about. Um, doesn't look like it was anything you could have taken care of. It seems almost just like they live here.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
things that are going to be a nuisance no matter how many of them you kill. And eventually you make your way back down through the low hills and into the edge of the swamp like marshland where Jaren has circled the wagons and set up a small camp.
While they're talking, Mirabelle will quietly speak to the party and just be like, uh, what all do we want to tell Jurin?
Hmm. I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Quite frankly, I don't know how much he would care to know. Honestly, I don't know. I believe that in this particular instance, he has studied these ruins, so it's possible that he knows already and was just sending us. But on the offhand chance that he does not, I'm not sure what to do.
Well, we could tell him about the throne room, but not where it took us.
I think perhaps it is unavoidable to not explain there is something going on, or else they will just go into the ruins further. We could say that we were charged with a mission, or perhaps we need some components to clear out the rest of the ruins.
That could be a good
Mm.
start, but also this this task that we were put on is to stave off something quite frankly cataclysmic in scale. So I do have to wonder, um, can we even handle something like this on our own? Do we even want to?
I am a firm believer in that Uranus has brought me to this point in order to assist with this quest, and I intend to do everything I can to complete it.
My worry is he won't believe us. He'll just think we've gone stark raving mad and we're trying to hide something. Or who knows?
Well, if he has trouble believing us, he could always just touch the pyramid and see for himself. I
That
agree
is
with that.
another thing. We do not know if the creature that we defeated is defeated once and for all. It could re-summon itself within 24 hours or something.
That is possible, but I will remind you, Maribel, that the keeper did say that that failsafe should not be an issue any longer.
I thought the keeper said it would be good for like a night. Did I
Uh,
mishear that, Ryan?
the as he explained it to you, that it would be safe for the others to be within the ruins, and
Okay.
that he would do what he could to keep them from being able to access the prison itself.
So perhaps we just trust the keeper and allow them to continue the expedition and return with the whaling.
I think that's probably for the best. At least we can probably investigate this further on our journeys. You're fairly learned,
Mm.
Maribel, and I could assist you in doing research about these shattered kings. And because I don't believe I've ever heard of them before last night. So, um,
It is something we perhaps would like to ask Jorin. This is a very singular history that I do not have any great familiarity with. So Jorin might know actually.
quite possibly. So, looks like the consensus is that we're going to have to tell Jiren anyway. Well,
Yes. If
hmm.
we lie to him, it'll come out sooner rather than later. And I'd rather not lie to him in the first place.
Or perhaps
On-
just ask what he knows first.
yes, you're probably right, Maribel. I believe honesty is the best policy.
I'm with you, Hummingbird. Are you sure you're alright? You sound like you have something in your throat.
It's been a rough day. I
Yeah,
believe
alright.
the tea was a bit sweet for me.
I was going
I
to say it was 8 a.m.
yeah, still waking up. Still waking up.
Mm-hmm. Alright, alright.
All right. So having made your decision, um, the mage returns and says, Jiren is willing to speak with you now. He's eager to hear what you have to say about the ruins."
Of course.
And he leads you over to what was once Jiren's wagon, but it has been opened, and there is a large tent coming off the side of it now. And he gestures you inside. And inside is the boisterous man that you have come to know as Jiren. And he looks at each of you. Hey, please, you have returned. Tell me what you have found.
Is Bach there?
Bach is nowhere to be seen at the moment.
Oh, tragic.
Yeah.
Mirabelle is
Well,
quiet and stays at the back of the group and does appear to be looking around for someone.
we found a few interesting things, but tell me, Jiren, what do you know of the Shattered Kings?
I am not sure I have it I've heard that name before.
Hmm.
As I spoke, however, this is not my land.
Of course.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
gonna say, can I hit
Yeah.
that insight as well?
Yeah. As far as you can tell, he is in fact telling the truth of that
Hmm.
matter. But yes, as he claimed to you yesterday, he is from another continent entirely, and he's just kind of been sent here to learn what he can about the history of
Right.
of this part of the world.
Master Jorin, I apologize if you have already informed us. Could you remind us who you are employed by?
The eh, what is the translation in your tongue? Um, the I apologize. I have to go look up the name of the country really quickly.
I'm so sorry. My apologies. I
No,
should have remembered.
it was literally on the edge of my tongue, and then I'm like, oh no, it disappeared.
No.
Um, that's dashboard. Is it in here? Is it in this list? There it is. The I believe the phrase would be the Archaeological Society of Jirai.
Of course.
And nowhere on the chatter was the Shattered Kings?
Truth be told, my expedition is one of the first to come to your lands.
Mirabelle is going to go send Moel to go find Bach if he's within 100 feet, just because Bach was the historian, wasn't he?
Yes, Bach was the local expert that
Yes, so
Jiren had hired.
Moel is going to go look for Bach.
So Maul starts to like sniff around at the ground, sniff the air, and honestly, it is not hard to
Just
sniff
a
out Bach.
stench of
Uh,
ale.
Yeah. And in fact, Maul goes further into the tent and starts snuffling around a pile of like blankets that are all just piled up on the floor, and
Uh,
growls a little bit.
Mirabelle is going to kind of swan forward, not making eye contact with anyone, and start to very gently peel back the blankets as if unfolding a baby's crib. Just,
And eventually, you have to go through a couple layers, and then eventually you see a little form in there, and there's like this ear piercing noise, and then this voice is like, hey, turn the lights back off. Jeez.
My apologies. I will come back with some coffee, yeah?
How about you come back with some ale instead?
So be it, Monsieur Bock. And Mirabelle will go find some coffee and some ale.
Oh, that's a rancid mix.
And while Mirabelle is out trying to find this, eventually the other three of you see this little form dig its way out, and it's like, can a guy sleep in around here? Geez, I shouldn't have stopped drinking.
He gets licked by a little hyena familiar.
Oh, hey, you, whoa.
Picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Is this that hummingbird guy? No, he was a bit bigger.
Oh,
No,
Just
he's much
just as
smaller
hairy,
and he's
though.
over there.
pleasure as always, Bach.
Oh, singing boy. Yeah.
I
Right.
do not sing.
Well, semantics. Ugh. Where's the other one with my IL? And this entire time, Jaren is just sitting there smiling slightly, though looking a little bit awkward at the situation.
She'll be here when she's here.
And Jaren just kind of looks at him and goes, perhaps you are able to tell our friends of this. What was the phrase you used?
The Shattered Kings.
Yeah, the Shattered Kings.
Yes.
That rings a bell. Just give me a minute.
Of
And
course.
he kind of flutters up and like lands on one of the chests that Duran has unloaded. Yeah, something about that. They were like, after the giant empire fell apart, there was like 5 nations of grouped people that like formed out of that. But that was ages ago.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Anything at all else about them?
Their peoples ruled the lands around here in the north of Estlund, and yeah, the lines were broken. Like what? Geez, how long has it been for you people? 700-800 years ago, something like that. You know, that big to do with the gods and everything. That yeah.
Yes, of course. All right. I believe what we found in there was some shrine or something to them.
A shrine.
Of a
What do you,
sort, I suppose.
I mean, I don't recall any mentions of them working together.
Well, and I cast exposition at first level.
That scene in Final Fantasy 14 where your character starts to explain what they know and the camera pans up and
Yeah, just
away.
the miming a conversation. Yeah. No, I'll just tell them about our journey up and the weird fey-touched creatures, and then the weird inky creatures in the library.
Mhm.
And then I will tell them about the throne room, but not about the prison.
Huh. So you're saying this wasn't giant ruins up there? Huh.
Didn't seem so.
That's odd. All right. Huh. And you said there was 5 thrones?
Yes.
Well, that does line up. There was 5 shattered kings, but geez. I don't know. I mean, like
That's
if you
right? We were being honest. That's what we had decided on. Sorry. Carry on.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
I mean, like if y'all are wanting to know more, I'm sure we can go find. Like I can speak to some of my contacts. We can go find some of them, and I'm sure I can find more information. But geez, I'm not too familiar with that myself. My my expertise is the giant empire.
Yes, of course.
I do have a question for you, Bach.
Yeah, you there,
I don't.
not singing boy.
Oh dear gods. So I don't know if anyone's asked this yet, but is there any particular reason why these ruins that we just explored, even though that they were meant for giants, they were not. They were humanoid sized. What's is there any? Do you have any inclination on what that would be?
Best I can guess, maybe like servants or something. I don't know. Maybe they were built after the giants, you know, up and did their thing and disappeared.
Seems strange to build a shrine or on something of that scale after
Sure,
the fact.
must be some reason, and maybe if we dig a little further in, might be able to find something.
Has Mirabelle returned with the ale yet?
Yeah, right about this point, you've come back with some ale.
Wonderful. She's gonna slide it over to Bach and sit enraptured.
My morning libations. Thank you.
Betsy, of
And
course.
it's really weird to watch him pick up this tankard of ale. Like he's got stubby legs and it's basically like watching a baby try to pick up something that is like half their size and tip it up.
But Your Honor, I love him. Mirabelle is gonna like set herself up to like help him drink as much as he wants, and she is going to kind of sit and take in the conversation, and at a moment when things are silent, just go, does flames mean anything to anyone? Just walls of flames?
Walls of flames. No, I don't believe so.
What do you mean walls of flames?
Perhaps attached to a being of great power or destructive tendencies?
Well, back the formation of the giant empire, there was the what the hells were they called? I guess like elemental laws are kind of kicked around up here until the giants, banded together and kicked their asses and banished them back home.
Back home to where?
The elemental planes.
Hmm. Was there perhaps some kind of weakness between the planes of the elements, just as it is the way of the planes of Fae here?
That maybe. Considering they found all 40 elements, and probably don't think there was ever too much, done research in that particular field. It's what with all the upheaval, it's things only kind of settled down enough to people actually poke around up here.
What do you have in mind, Maribel?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to learn more. And she is going to message Marifa just the phrase, "I saw fire."
Oh,
You realize messages out loud, right?
Message, okay, very fair. Never mind.
it does have
Just,
a
I think it is anyways.
I think it does have a verbal component.
Yes, it does.
yeah, and
You
with
have
no
to
say
actually
it.
speak
It's
it.
only a cantrip.
It's so fucking dumb.
I think
I think
I
it's
think she
sending.
does
You can send
whisper it.
quietly.
Yeah,
I
you
think
just
she does whisper softly to the point where Bach could probably hear her. But she is going to very softly say, "I saw fire," and then send it specifically to Marifa and to Rowan.
You know what?
Mm.
Let's see if Bach hears or not.
Yeah, why not?
He has been
Okay.
drinking. He needs to make his Constitution saving throw before he does that. See if he's drunk or not.
I did a roll here. I'm not
I
saying whether
also
or not I heard.
don't think Mirabelle has expressed that she sees visions of the future. So
Seen it.
Yeah, you whisper a message.
yeah. So
It says
she whispers
it
it.
says the
Bach could
target and
hear.
only the target can hear, but I think it still implies you do have to say it out loud before the
Oh,
message
Yes.
goes off.
You have
That's
to
so
at
busted.
least make the sound.
No, I mean it's a cantrip. It's interesting for sure.
Mhm.
But you don't have to speak it loudly. Just that I think the idea is that if you were right next to the person's ear, they'd be able to hear it.
Okay, yeah. So Bach might be able to hear it.
Yeah, I did a
Who
roll.
knows?
We'll see if he heard it or not
Yeah.
later.
We'll see. We'll see. So exciting.
Hmm.
So
Either way,
what's with the interest anyway?
just some etchings we saw in the
Ah,
ruins. You'll probably see them when they do the expedition. Either way,
cool.
we still do any payment, Jiren.
And his face turns kind of yes, the payment. And he comes over to Bach and like gives him a gentle shove and just kind of rolls off the edge of the chest. And
How dare you?
Dren opens the chest. Yeah, there's a squawk of protest, but he's lying on his
Yeah.
back.
I attack Jared.
And Dren
Roll it.
opens the chest and pulls out a couple bags and opens each of them up. Make sure there's enough gold in them and hands one to each of you. The inside, there is, as promised, 50 gold pieces. And let me go find my quest log so I can update this for you. So you have technically secured the ruins and reported to Duran. That completes this quest. Hey!
Yay.
And inside is another 50 gold pieces for each of you, as promised.
Mhm.
And
I don't know what that was. I'm sorry.
it happens. And that was a wisdom roll. And also a piece of paper, almost like a not rolled up parchment that details that you are entitled to a percentage of any profits generated from this expedition, and it specifies
Ayo.
an equal share of profits.
Bet.
Ayo.
I mean, that's passive income. Cool.
Yeah.
Never had that in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
We must diversify our bonds.
Yeah, Mirabelle's super into NFTs. I put that down
I attack
under
Mirabelle.
flaws on her character sheet.
Let's see. It's
I would
that,
like to pour all of my divine smites into Mirabelle right now.
non-fungible
She
treasure.
has 7 hit points. Pardon?
Non-fungible treasure.
Yes.
Non-fungible. Oh my god.
I am just going
It's
to kill her. And I'm going to kill
I
you too.
I did find a tax evasion wizard, and I I do think we should make a cryptocurrency wizard.
Oh,
Oh
okay. Yeah.
no.
They're
All
the
right,
BBG.
why not? Okay, I'll make notes. I got notes.
If D&D is all about wish fulfillment, I would like to be able to kill
Kill- Yeah, can I
kill
just
Wall
kill
Street
Bitcoin?
investors.
Wall Street is a physical boss that you have to defeat in order
I would
to.
like- Can we just like fight a horde of crypto
Construct.
bros?
Yeah, there it is. I cast summon construct and summon the Dogecoin.
Yeah. It rockets through the roof and goes straight to one of the moons.
Bork.
Motherfucker, I said summon Dogecoin, not summon Game Stonks.
All right, so you have your reward, 50 extra gold each, and you should be able to drag that if from the actual quest log, be able to drag the reward for that.
Oh, that's cool.
And just drop it into your character sheet.
Oh, I updated it manually, but
Okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
Actually, it does not
time.
appear to let you drag it out. I can drop it into as a reward, but you cannot drag and drop it out. That sucks.
Okay.
But yeah, so you have your rewards.
I've already updated mine in Texas sheet, so.
Excellent.
Quest log, where are you?
Yeah,
I'm very bad at using Foundry, don't mind me.
Oh, don't worry. It's a thing.
Oh, there it is. Never mind, found it.
Okay, so you have your reward, and Bach is rolling on his back, and Dren's kind of standing there sheepishly.
Mirabelle's going to like stand over Bach for a moment and like consider it, and Mul is like sniffing at him, and then she's gonna scoop Bach and just let him stand on her.
Hey, whoa! Oh, all right. Okay.
It
Marie
seems
rolls
as
his
though
eyes.
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. You got any more of that
she's
ale?
she's holding him like you like hold a baby up over like your shoulder to where he can grip the ale cup over her shoulder and drink it.
Oh, we've
Oh,
created a
man.
party mascot.
She's
that's so
holding him like
cute.
a fat toddler.
That-
Just
That's
gently
essentially
patting
what
him on
size
the
he
back.
is. A fat toddler with wings.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
She's burping him while he drinks ale.
This fucking oh my god. Maritha, yeah, at this point, seeing that, Maritha would actually give a audible groan.
And as he finishes the ale, Bach kind of shifts so that he's like leaning back against Mirabelle. Like, so if you want to know more, I can introduce you to some people.
That would be wonderful. I am a bit of a scholar in my own right, and it would be nice to learn more.
Well, it's
I concur.
wouldn't be the shortest trips, but could send you out to the the conservatorium over in Kothenburg.
About that, I'm afraid I have a prior engagement in the Walish woods, but that
Well,
wouldn't happen to be on the way, would it?
It's the long way around. And let me just properly mark that you guys, so you guys can see where that is on the map. There's now a new marker on the map of Kothenburg.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I
it is a
mean,
long way around.
I do not see it.
It's on the way on the left hand side of that map.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So like usually if I was going, take the south road through the disputed lands and then down across the tradeway across Reisenhof, but you're going to the Walish woods, well, there's always the old north road.
Is it dangerous?
Well, depends upon your definition of dangerous. It does go awful close to the empty, and but ain't gonna be no quicker way to get there from here.
Looks like it'll have to do. Hummingbird, I do not mind. Righto.
Hummingbird, are you sure you're all right? Did you eat something?
I do not know. I probably did eat something. I know that I have eaten something over the course of my life, sure. It just depends on.
You did take a
Wondering if that mint
rather
was bad for your
odd
throat or
it.
something. Are you allergic to it, or?
You
I
got
do
it
not know.
very odd yesterday.
I did. Oh, yes, I did.
Oh.
This could be concussion.
But could you be willing to
Oh.
guide us perhaps on a journey?
Oh, you want me to go with you? Ooh.
You did say you would introduce us.
Yeah. You're going across the north, but sure. I mean, I already done my bit for Jaren here. I think I showed the way.
Wonderful. We leave
I told him what I
immediately.
knew.
Oh, dear gods.
Uh,
Gods. Save me.
immediately. I gotta make preparations. An ale drake just can't go on the road without making sure there's lots of provisions. I hope one of y'all ready to carry my ale for me.
Hummingbird, you are rather strong, yes?
I will carry the ale with honor.
And Mirabelle is just kind of staring through Bach with those like big brown eyes looking through him, just like, all right, we go.
Dear God, save me.
All right.
Nope.
So
Nope.
as
If
you're
you
going
have to
to
survive some of this, so do you.
as you're gonna make your way across the North Road with Bach in your company, we're gonna take a couple minutes and take a quick break here. Probably between 5 and 10. I need to refill my water, and find something to deal with the throat damage that I've just done to myself by voicing Bach again.
I'm so sorry.
It's all
You
right.
made him too cute.
Yep.
I can't not.
Why?
All right.
This dragon makes me so frustrated.
All right.
Ryan, you described him the size of a fat house cat when we first met him, and you expected me not to imprint on him? I don't know what to tell you.
All right. We'll be right back in just a minute, and we shall see everybody back then. And welcome back, everybody. That was a little bit longer break than intended. Did everybody grab some water during that, or a drink of some sort?
We're
Yeah.
hydrated.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's the important part. I don't have the channel points thing for you to remind me to hydrate, but I have a liter container of
You
water
have
that
me.
I'm drinking
Yeah.
constantly, though.
And I'll also roast you for having ashy guts. So hydrate.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
Oh yeah. I drink this. Every time we stream, I go through like a lot of fucking water.
Mhm.
All right. So let us resume from this point where we were starting to head on the North Road. This is, as Bach has told you, this is not the safest of paths, but it's the only one that's going to get you to the Walish Woods at any particular speed. And essentially, how this road goes is that from come on, from Duren's camp here, you return back to the road, and then you kind of cut along the edge of the marshes,
Mhm.
and then about here at the edge of the largest part of this wood, there's crossroads. Part of it goes southwards to cut across the disputed lands, and the other part starts to turn north. And as you start to turn north and follow the road, which one of you is helping Bach occasionally, carrying him? Because he's got small wings.
I'll give you three guesses, Chief.
Yeah. Look, I just want to
Not Rowan.
I just want to make sure. You know.
Okay, the one issue is that Mirabelle is not very strong. So I think there is she tries very hard to carry Bach for as much as she can. There are moments where she will need someone else to carry him or
Yeah, I do seem to recall that Hummingbird had a pretty good relationship with him.
yeah.
Enough that to occasionally, lend a shoulder or a little.
Come back. We shall travel together.
Oh my God! Did I just create Minsc and Boo, but with a Hummingbird and a ale
no.
drake?
Go.
Go for the ale, Bach. Go for the ale. All right. So yeah, basically, occasionally, Bach will point to something and be like, "Oh yeah, right over there. That's where, Charvin the Eighth. He he set up his camp on the night before, and these are just completely random facts that almost like in one ear and out the other, because there's almost no relevance to them, especially with the way he talks. And he feeds you.
Mirabelle's so enraptured by this, though.
Yeah, like he just feeds you random pieces of trivia that, like, you will almost will never use. Though, you know what? If Mirabelle is enraptured with this, going forward, anytime you make a history roll related to the giant empires, you can take a +1 on it.
Thank you. I will take note.
Because he doesn't stop talking the entire time. The only time he does not talk is if somebody else is saying something or he's asleep, which is, given he's kind of cat-like and he's pretty drunk a lot. He's like a cat. He's either wide awake and wants everybody's attention, or he's fast asleep. One or the other.
So, aside from the random trivia that Bach is giving us, I'm sure it's riveting.
Mm-hmm.
Is he telling anything? Is he saying anything that will make a good story? Like if told by a good storyteller that is not a drunk Drake.
How dare you?
Let me take a look at your at what the skills are.
For sure.
You know what? Give me a performance roll.
You right. Prepare to be astounded, everyone.
Okay. Actually, that's not bad considering that was an 8 you rolled.
Shoot.
Yeah. There are bits and pieces there that you're able to kind of put together about a couple battles of the old giant empire that, with some embellishment, would probably make good stories. If you cut out some of the dry parts, because he's very factual. If there's one thing you guys quickly learn about Bach, it is that he is very detail oriented, as in too detail oriented. And if you don't interrupt him about something, he will keep talking about it and then follow the tangent that he reaches that will segue into something else.
He's a living embodiment of wiki walking, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, pretty much. Except you're not the one who decides when you get distracted. He just decides, oh yeah, that reminds me. And just goes off about something else. Though it's tangentially related to whatever he was originally talking about, even if it sometimes takes you a little bit of time to realize why it is related to what he was originally talking about. So this is that's kind of how the path, the trip proceeds. You kind of cut along the edge of these low-lying not mountains, like hills here, and then you cut through, and then it's right about here where you come across a stand of trees. It's after, let's say this is about the end of the second day of travel, as you're reaching nighttime. So it will be the 27th today, and you're reaching the evening. So let's adjust the time, probably to about here where it's starting to get dark. And let's activate this. I know you guys will not be able to see anything for a moment, so just hold tight. You approach what would appear to be a campsite on the road with a flickering fire in front of it. Before the fire, you can see several shapes, though from this distance it's hard to make out what they are. They're all kind of they're gathered around the fireplace, and there's a larger one standing right here. You know what? Since you guys will kind of get this, I'll just put them on the map. This will happen pretty quick. These shapes are over by this tent, and let me make sure it can be seen on the stream. That is an important part of this. And as you approach, you can see the larger one sort of rises up from this shape on the ground. And then there's like this really strange sound that sort of like freezes you to the core. It's almost like a hiss and a moan combined together with like a low growl. And this person stands up from the ground, but the way they stand up, it's like they're folded in half and then they snap upright.
Hell no.
What?
And the larger one, and it raises its head to the sky and lets out this like rattling, hissing sound.
Yep, that's a hell no. That's a hell no.
Rowan is pulling out her sword and moving to stand in front of Mirabelle.
All right, so go ahead and roll initiative. It's on you're all on the combat tracker. Let me get some ball going.
And is it all right if we assumed that Mirabelle had cast mage armor at the beginning of today?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me roll for NPCs. Oh, Hummingbird still has rage turned on. Let me turn that off.
Gonna just tell you up front, Ryan, you're gonna be turning it back on real quick.
So let's just leave it on. We'll deal with it when it comes up.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
All right.
Oof.
So the big one gets to act first. So let's click begin combat and let's do this.
Ugh.
Almost immediately as the rattling hiss stops, these creatures, their heads snap towards you in one movement faster than you think anything is capable of moving. And they begin to just not so much lumber, but like almost float across the ground. Like they're walking, but they don't quite seem to touch the ground as they move. Let me just check this thing's speed. Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And yeah, you know what? He's going to hold out there. Rowan.
All right. I'm going to sort this out. Focus my character sheet. Okay. I'm going to go 5, 5, 10. Say I'll go there. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Raises my AC by 2.
Do the clicky of the button, and then you should be able. Oh, I didn't put a thing on there.
I've marked it as 19 for now. It's fine. I've marked it as 19 for now. Let me just.
Yep. Usually I put a passive effect you can turn on, but
yeah, that's fair. I'll just.
Nothing on your sheet should be wrong. They're all.
My initiative is wrong.
Right. There was that. Why? How? Where were you getting the extra initiative from?
Well, it's not adding my dexterity to it at all. Oh, +4 to dex.
You have a +2 to dex. You have a +4 to dex save.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. This character sheet sometimes is difficult to read. If you hover over the modifiers, it'll tell you what they are.
Yep. Thanks, man. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
Yep.
Okay. The hearts will do for Shield of Faith for now.
Awesome.
That's an action, I believe. No, it's bonus action. Okay. I'm going to use my action then to use where the hell is it? Is it this? No. Active. Where the fuck is it? Oh no, I can't do that yet. I'm only level 2. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna ready an attack action in case something comes into base contact with me.
Okay. All right, that means oh, that was the wrong button. Oh Jesus, sorry. I started in the next round by accident. All right, so that was Rowan's turn. Now it is one of these things' turn. And this thing, however, seems to move a lot slower. It is like shambling would be the way to put its movement. And another one moves forward as well. Hummingbird, it is your turn.
Yes. Well, just going to click on myself and begin moving to be in line here. And I'm gonna pull out the old axe, and Hummingbird will ready an action if someone comes into range to give him the old smat it at.
All right. Mirabelle, what have you foreseen?
I have not foreseen very much. She is going to move.
I've seen pain.
Yeah, she is going to move this way.
Okay.
And I mean, okay, passive insight, or I can roll insight if we like. These strange people. They're attacking, correct?
Yeah, their way of moving is very clearly hostile.
Okay. And with the way that they seemed to like snap up, do they seem like humanoid?
Yes, their shape is
Does Mirabelle
definitely
feel like she could
humanoid.
reason with these people?
The type that looks like it, the one that made that guttural hissing noise, probably not. The main one. You know what? Let me roll. Let me roll to see. Yeah, you don't think you'd be able to reason with whatever the hell this thing is.
Then in that case, she is going to go ahead and toll the dead on that one.
All right. Okay. Let me just. That is a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That's a pass.
Oh, that meets it.
Yeah.
Tragique.
Just barely a pass.
And I don't think she has anything to do with her bonus action. She is going to go send Moel to help Rowan.
All right. Rowan, you are being helped by this little baby hyena pup.
Cool.
Makes little chittering,
That'll
laughing sounds. All right, it's another one of these shambling creatures' turns. Actually, you know what? Ignore that. It specifically goes out of its way to avoid getting too close to the fire. And the other one quickly moves away. Marifa.
Hi. Okay. So I'm gonna move up behind the beefy people.
It's a good place to be.
Yeah, gonna get there. And I will. Let's see. Let me check the range on this.
I would really like if this song was about 30 seconds longer.
It's a decent loop. It's a decent
Yeah.
loop. Yeah, I think I can get about there, and I would like to cast Bane on these three.
Okay. Can you throw that up on the Bane up on the screen for me there? So
Sure.
I can just make sure I know what's going on.
And I will, of course, cast this at first level.
Okay. I don't have the effect on them. That's fine. Let me just double check what this does. Okay. Must make charisma saving throws. All right, so we'll make saving throws. Saves charisma. So the warrior has failed.
Yeah.
This one passes.
Unfortunately.
Okay, wait. Is the warrior seem like stronger? That is the one that hissed, correct?
No, the warrior stands over the others by about 2 to 3 feet. It is like this hulking form, which is this one. This is the big form.
Okay.
This is the one that hissed here, actually.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Continue.
This last shambler does not pass. So these two at the front are baned.
Baned. There's my action, bud. And then we will, of course, give the old bardic inspiration there to I don't know why I rolled it. I thought I could give it to somebody.
Yeah,
I just want to give it
weird.
to Hummingbird.
All right, Hummingbird, you have inspiration.
I do. I feel inspired, Marifa.
And it is the Blighted Warrior's turn. So let's see how far he can go. 30, 30, 25, 35. Oh, everybody is within range of his movement. Nobody has attacked him, though. So let's see what his intelligence would do.
Can Mirabelle speak as a free action?
Yep. If you would wish.
She's just going to like hold up her hands and just say, "Don't come closer. We mean no harm. Just stay back."
Oh no, my D20 escaped. One moment. It literally rolled off my desk and across the floor.
It's staying back. It's listening to me. That's a succeeded persuasion check.
It begins to do its lumber forward. Hummingbird, would you like to do your prepped attack?
I would. I very much would. How do I attack with Hummingbird here?
Hover over the inventory. Oh wait, no, that's a good question.
Inventory, like, oh, I found this great axe. I found it.
Yeah.
Oop, that's a 20. 15 on the die.
Please roll me damage.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Hummingbird.
That's a hit. Just double checking to make sure it doesn't have any resistances. That's a pretty solid hit. That's a really solid hit, really. And then it's going to take a swipe back at you.
Okay.
As it gets closer, you see what looks like it's like a face of shadow.
Mm-hmm.
There are no eyes at all. It is like a razor sharp maw. And in place of hands, it has these like shadowy tentacles almost. And I'm just going to really, really quickly look something up on this to make sure that I'm doing this right on this guy.
I don't think we can reason with them.
I would very much agree with that. I've already hit him with my X.
To be fair, he started it.
And as it approaches, one of those tentacled arms rises and takes a swipe at Hummingbird. That's a hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit him.
So that's 5 damage. Slashing damage, apparently.
Yeah, how do I change hit points on the boy?
Should just be able to click on him, and then if you hover over damage, you can click on the first one that shows up. It'll say damage. Click to apply full damage.
Where is that?
Where the damage was rolled. If you hover over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Click to apply full damage. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's convenient. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. All right, Rowan.
Howdy do. Okay, I'm going to take my movement and I'm going to spin around so I'm flanking
that was
guy.
that was a claws attack. So 1 second. Sorry, we got to do something first.
Oh.
Hummingbird, can you please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Will do.
Oh no.
It's a 15.
Thank you. It is a 15.
All right, that's a pass. You feel your bone, like your muscles start to lock up, and then you think for a moment about what you know of bears, and you go, no. And you call upon that bit of bearness within you. and fight it off.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So Rowan, yes, sorry. I just forgot that was the thing
It's
with
all
that
right.
ability.
I'm gonna scooch around to the other side, so I'm flanking against
Yep.
Hummingbird.
Oh,
So I should be able to roll this with advantage.
Yes.
Oh, he had Bane. He wouldn't have hit, probably.
Here. Oh,
Well, let me roll.
I don't know why I couldn't roll that at advantage, but it's 16.
He still would have hit.
Okay.
16, that's a hit. Please roll me damage.
10 piercing damage.
All right.
Shoot.
I think that's
Wow.
as high as I can possibly roll on that.
As you stab through him with your rapier, wisps of smoke start to come off of him. Shadowy smoke start to fade off of him. And its corporeal form starts to waver.
I think. Hang on. Actions. Bonus action. No, I think that's gonna be it because I can't attack twice yet.
Okay. All right. It is a shambler's turn. Ooh, there's a juicy target just out of range.
Ah!
Back. All right. It is another shambler's turn. This one, though, can get just within range. This one is Bane.
Baned.
Yes. And it's going to raise what looks like an axe in its hand, but it is a very blunt looking object. And is just going to slam it against Rowan.
My AC is 19, so that does not hit.
That is a miss.
Even before Bane, that's like
Yeah. So with Bane,
Well, I have Shield of Faith up, so it's up.
with
a little
Bane,
higher.
that was a 13.
Bet.
Hummingbird.
Ooh. The time has come.
Smoke the smoke, bitch.
I would like to rage.
All right.
Ew.
And this one here is dead. Yes?
Nope.
Is he dead? He's
He
not
is-
dead.
he's
He
not
soon
dead.
will be.
He is very close to being dead, though.
I pressed the wrong button.
Oops. I need to move that.
you do
can I
have
reckless attack
Bardic.
yet? Yeah,
was that?
but can I reckless attack? Can I reckless attack yet?
You
Yeah.
can, but you already have advantage.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So hover over where it says the 8, and then there's a plus on the one side of the button of it. Yep. That's a hit.
16.
All right, that's a hit. Please roll me damage. Even though it's completely and totally unnecessary. I bet you. Yep, completely and totally unnecessary. The thing just evaporates into nothingness as your axe bites into it.
And from there, I shall move to here.
Okay.
Hummingbird, perhaps not.
Perhaps not. She said, perhaps not. I shall not. I shall stay here and maybe put myself between you and enemy.
I am going to. It's fine.
You are going to do something quite dangerous.
Isn't everything this party does dangerous?
Yes.
I shall. Am I safe here?
You're not in the way.
That is good enough. I
All
shall
right.
end my turn.
Mirabelle. Now that we sorted out who's in charge here.
All right, I think this
Yeah, like,
should.
no.
If you're doing what I think you're doing in a cone, yes, you can hit both of them without hitting Rowan.
Is there a way to rotate this cone?
You can. Let's see. It is a 15-foot cone, so let's drop a 15-foot cone.
And then I just need to.
You can. That will hit both of them.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Mirabelle is going to take a step around Hummingbird
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you
fold
can try to
her
hit both of
her
them.
fingers. Wonderful, and is just going
Yep.
to go. I told you should not have come any closer.
All right.
And
So let's see.
burning
These guys,
fire.
Dex saves. All right. That's something these guys are totally good at. It is a bright flash of burning light. As they both take 6 points of damage, but the clothes they're wearing catch fire. Like the garments on them catch fire.
Oh, shoot. They're on fire.
3d6 being 6 damage is so tragic.
You roll
I should've-
1,
I should've-
2, 3.
That is so sad.
Absolutely tragic.
That is depressing.
And the fire disappears, but these creatures remain burning.
I'm about to be murdered very quickly.
It seems it does seem that way. But thank you for not burning me.
And
No worries.
the one that's furthest away begins to slowly lumber forward, avoiding the fire once again.
Perhaps they are intimidated by the fire to not hurt me.
The other one kind of lumbers forward and make sure it doesn't get closer to the one that is burning. Marifa.
Okay, it is my turn. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle there, Maribel.
A little bit, yes.
Mm.
I was honestly expecting that spell to come out a little bit stronger.
It's fine.
Would you say it backfired on you?
Yeah.
That was painful.
2d6 psychic damage.
It rolls 2 6s though.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a bit in a pickle here. I'm gonna try this. I don't think this is gonna work. But I cast sleep.
Can you throw that up for me?
Yes. As soon as I find my spell list. Under skills, features.
Should be under
Like
Yeah,
spell book.
Yeah, I'll just pull up my spell book. I was just seeing if I had to open it or not. Here you go, Chief.
All right.
It didn't come up. Still hasn't come up yet. There you go. Well, that is abysmal on sleep.
Oh, guys, we're rolling like champs today.
Oh, and I will center it. Oh, I can get a shit ton of people with this. But I only rolled an 8, so some use that's
right.
where I put it.
Yep, that'll catch them all. It does not seem to take effect on them.
Didn't think so. They are undead. Kill them all.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Because I was just like, that means each of them have more than 8 hit points left. We're fucked. I in particular.
That's probably also true, but and I will inspire Maribel because I think you probably gonna need some healing here in a bit.
Thank you.
All right, Rowan, top of the round.
Alrighty. Rowan's going to step in. Yeah, she's gonna step in here
Okay.
to protect a flank, and we're going to attack this guy.
All right. This one?
Yeah, correct. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are
we
you still being
don't.
helped by Mo?
Yeah, you're getting
Oh.
helped.
Yeah, so hover
Do
over
I
the
get an
7.
advantage for that?
Yes, hover over the 7 and click the
roll with
plus.
15.
That's a hit.
Cool, I didn't realize Mo could do that. Oh, 13, that's as much as I can do!
Damage.
Your blade goes in. You feel it start to sink into what you know is the feeling of a blade going into flesh. And then it feels like it's going through something different and then through flesh again. And then you pull the blade out. And it is a solid hit.
Huh. Alright.
Is there anything on the blade? Like, are they bleeding?
It is this something like black.
Oh.
Actually, because this is a little hairy, I'm going to add a smite to that.
All right. Do me to spite.
You spend 2d8 for first level spell slot.
Now, since this
So
is
that's
actually
another 7
a smite,
radiant.
there is nothing on the blade when you pull it out.
Yeah.
And basically the bursts of holy radiant energy creates a larger hole in the
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll it twice. I was just trying to
thing, and it just falls backwards and collapses to the ground. Is there anything you would like to do with your turn?
No, that will be my turn.
All right. It is the still standing Chandler's turn. All right, let's see who he's going to attack. Who wants even?
I'll take even.
All right.
I'll take be odd.
All right. So it attacks
Same.
Rowan.
Oh.
Hey.
This axe club thing gets raised up and smashes against Rowan. That's a miss.
No, it doesn't.
That's a miss. Well, you hit it with his shield and you just bash it off. Like it lightly taps your shield and you knock it away. It's actually going to move slightly though to the side.
I don't get an attack of opportunity on that, eh?
No, because it doesn't move out of your engagement range.
That's
the dead one. Hummingbird.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Jim.
Yes, raging monster. Bear monster.
Roar. I would like to cast my strongest spell. It is a most powerful 10th level spell. It is a 20th level feature. It is most powerful attack in game. I would like to yeet thing on fire. How far can I throw thing on fire? Is it possible to do so?
Let me look at my rule book here for a second to see.
It would count as an improvised weapon, I believe.
Yeah, I want to
When
see
you
how
try
far
to
you'd be able to throw something of
heat.
that weight.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a good question. I have not thought of that particular thing before. Where's the strength? Where's the thing to do the thing? It's in here somewhere. Where it describes what's... Oh my god. Okay, so if there's a revised version of 5th edition coming, I want them to reorganize this rulebook and actually make it easy to find the things you want when you want them.
Sounds fake.
Like, where the hell? Where's the description of what strength does?
Why do you need strength? You have dexterity for your god stat.
Okay, where's the strength? The description of what?
It does everything. What are we looking for?
The description isn't even there. Why are you directing me to that page when there's no description there? Can we also get an index that doesn't suck?
All right, I have up the rules for improvised weapons.
Okay.
But I just found the page. It just got the thing on it. Okay.
An improvised throwing weapon has a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60. Just in case you needed that.
It's more the weight that I'm looking at. I'd say you could probably throw them about 20, 30 feet. But,
cool.
Yeah. But it's going to be a just a flat out strength roll, I think.
Mm-hmm. Do I get advantage on those because I'm raging?
Yep.
First barb. Okay.
I think so. Yeah, on strength checks.
Okay. Yep. Cool. So all I needed, Chief. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk over to one of them.
Normally I wouldn't have slowed it down for that, but I didn't want to like go, oh no, you can't. But
no, I got you, Chief. Making sure. So Hummingbird is gonna actually come around here. Can I like? I'm gonna go there, and well here, and then here.
Okay.
Right. And I'm going to grab this dude. You said it's strength?
Yeah.
Why is it situational bonus? Why is it doing this? I don't know what that. I'm sorry, I don't know what that was.
That rolled 2d20, keeping the highest and plus adding 3 to it. So that is with advantage.
So,
that is a 7 with advantage.
Okay. Yeah,
you rolled a 3 and a 4.
He has Bardic. I'll use his Bardic on this.
Yeah, okay. So roll me, it's a d6, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So that is enough to move him to 10 feet within you any direction.
Okay.
He's hard to get a hold of because, you know, he's on fire.
Yeah. I need to throw him here. How far am I from him? It's not showing. Oh, that's because I'm typing in the chat. Trying to get here. How far is this?
It's 20 feet. You can get him to here. One of these two spots.
Where?
Oh, that's not showing. One of these two spots.
Yeah, I will move it away from Mirabelle.
Okay.
To where you were just pointing.
To there.
Yeah.
Hook.
Yes.
And you know what?
He just comes over and just grabs him by his shoulders and just literally tosses him back.
And he falls to the ground as you do so.
Nice. Get prone, bitch. And I do not touch friends. And he'll end his turn.
All right. Mirabelle.
Thank you, Hummingbird.
You have just witnessed Hummingbird pick up this thing and try to throw it. I mean,
that was on fire, by the way.
Yeah. Probably further than you could throw it.
Yes. You can pick it up. That is more than I could do. Yes. We are going to send a wave on these two, and we are going to throw them back into the fire if we can.
Okay. Are you moving to be able to do that?
Yes. Mirabelle will move because
it is
here.
It is a 15-foot cube
originating.
From you. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, Mirabelle will move.
It's also indiscriminate.
Yes.
Oh, very fair. Okay. So here, Mirabelle, move, please.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, away we go. There we go. We're gonna explode him 10 feet back, if hopefully.
The corner originates from you. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start it from a corner in a cube from you. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, Constitution saves. Let's start with this one that has been damaged and is on fire and was just yeeted. Constitution save.
And is baned.
He is also baned. No, that one's not baned. Baned is the one that was killed. The two baned creatures that did. That one
kept up burning hand, but oh well.
That one survived. Does not get. He will take half damage and not get pushed. So let's give him half damage.
I will remind you that you can also add bardic inspiration to magic damage.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Roll me a bardic inspiration dice.
D6?
Yep.
Delightful.
Thank you, Mama Tasha.
Knowing that will do half damage.
Yes.
The other one
flower creep
also saves, so takes half damage. Half plus an extra.
This is fine.
So the one closest to you is in rough shape. There are chunks of what passes for its flesh missing. The side of its face has been like torn off, and there's this black and white mass beneath where the muscle normally would have been. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
This is bad.
Let's see. I moved 20 feet. I'm going to move 10 feet back and just take the opportunity attack.
Okay, so he'll take a swing at you.
And it's a 10. So if he has a +5, he hits. If not, he don't.
He does not hit. He's swing and a miss. There's a whiff of air.
Mirabelle ducks underneath and then moves to beside Hummingbird.
Okay.
Are you all right, Mirabelle?
Oh, yes. I went ins and went out.
Okay. It is this shambler's turn back here. He's wounded, but he lumbers forward, and he did not like that. This one takes a swing at you, Mirabelle. That's a hit.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Oh no.
I never said Mirabelle believed in self-preservation.
Oh yeah, you that is true. That is true.
You take 5 points of damage as this thing slams into you.
Wonderful.
Now that he said, "Come on and slam."
Take it. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're good. Now it's the other shambler's turn. 2 juicy targets. Let's see who he moves to. All right. He lumbers slowly towards Marifa, raising this club axe thing and slams it down.
Whew. Yeah. That hits.
For 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'll eat that. Oh no, I gave it to Hummingbird. Can you fix that?
Yep. I can fix it.
And I'll give it to myself. That. Damn right you can, Sam.
And you took it yourself.
That man.
All right,
let me calm down.
All right, Marifa.
All right. My turn. I mean, yeah.
And this thing in front of you stinks.
I bet it does. All right. So, I am dog shit in melee, by the way. So which one are both Bane targets dead?
Yes, it was the thing that evaporated, and this one was baned.
Okay, yeah, I got you. So I'm not concentrating anymore. Good.
I mean, you can if you want to.
I don't have many options here. This one's hurt.
They are all hurt
Is
except
this-
for the one in front of you.
Okay. I've got a shot hummingbird. Can you give me a hand, please? And I pull out my bow and take a shot at this guy
Okay.
in front of Mirabelle. Yeah. So
Why is...
that
Oh,
guy.
1 second. Why is
that's
it...
hummingbird sheep.
Something's going wrong on the stream version. Just a second. It's not showing my pointer in the right spot for some reason. Oh well.
I'm seeing
Go
it.
ahead. I'm
No,
seeing it.
Yeah, but on the stream version, it's not. It's weird. Oh, because it was
Okay.
losing. It was in the middle of losing connection. That's why. Yeah, there we
15
go.
to hit.
That's a hit. Please roll me damage.
Okay.
All right, your arrow sinks into what passes for flesh on this creature.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I will. Ooh. I say, who's next in initiative here? Rowan's
Rowan
top
is.
of the round. I will still. I'm the only one who can heal. Fuck. Besides, oh well. Okay, so I'm just gonna fucking. Oh, Bard. So many options. I'm gonna inspire Mirabelle again.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rowan.
All right.
We're
I'm gonna
on round 4.
look back and forth between between here and here real quick, and then I go, Hummingbird's got it. And so I'm gonna run in and try and beat the shit out of this guy. Which means I should attack with advantage.
Yep.
Right here. Come on, 18.
That's a hit. Please roll me damage.
7.
Okay, are you adding a smite to that?
I don't have any smites left.
You used all your
I don't have any
smites.
spell slots.
Okay.
I only have 2 spell slots.
All right.
I mean, one of them cast Shield of Faith.
That's an okay hit, but the thing, you feel the blade sink in, that same feeling as last time, but the thing doesn't seem as affected as before.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, oh, I don't like this, and that'll be my turn.
The knocked over creature rises to his feet and slowly lumbers forward towards the behemoth of a creature that just threw it, raising its club, its replacement of whatever it has that counts as flesh, sizzling from the fan of flames. This is because I
Oh my god.
This is because my description is so good. Hummingbird, you take 12 points of damage, which is reduced by half because you're raging.
Yeah, which one
At
do I
least it was
click
against
on?
Hummingbird.
The third button says is applied half damage.
Half damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give that to Hummingbird. Boom.
So this is your lucky day, Hummingbird, surviving
Did that
because of
register?
rage. No, it did not.
How about now?
Yeah, 12 hit points
Yep.
is how many
Yes, it did.
Mirabelle has total.
All right, Hummingbird, are you gonna take that shit?
Of course not. The first thing I will do is which one just hits me?
This one right here.
Even though I hate you, Mirabelle must be safe.
Oh.
die.
That's a hit. Please roll me damage.
I'm gonna reckless.
Oh dear.
To see
Okay.
so just to
You
see if I can
fishing?
get the crit. Yeah,
Gonna
yeah,
fish
I'm
for
going
that
crit
crit?
fishing.
All
Yeah,
right.
crit fishing.
You
Nah,
do
it's not gonna happen.
All right. Roll me
Okay.
damage.
12.
Jesus.
The axe comes down, slicing through this creature, and there is a splash of black liquid away from you as you cut through it and sever it in half.
Gross.
And the thing falls to the ground. Let me just remove that.
You are
from
safe,
the-
Mirabelle.
Would you like to do
Thank
anything else,
you.
Hummingbird?
I do not think that I have bonus action, so no.
All right. Mirabelle, you've just been saved from that horrible stench of a creature. Though it still smells a little bit, even in death. Undeath, second death, I don't know. It is your turn.
Yes, and I would like to toast the dead on this one right here.
Toll in the Dead. Let's see. That is a wisdom save, which it passes.
Ugh. Ugh. I knew I should have just stabbed you.
Yeah, I don't think it helps with saves.
It does not, no.
Sorry.
Yeah. Mirabelle narrows her eyes and places a hand on the dagger that's strapped beneath her robe and is just fuming.
All right. That makes it the other Shambler's turn. Ooh, two juicy targets. I think, though... Ooh, no. Because Rowan attacked it, so that's a good question. Yeah, takes a swing at Rowan.
Ayo.
Loops around
That
and
hits.
smashes you for 5 bludgeoning damage. It's just like a giant loop. It is like a... Something really heavy just hit you. I was going to say like a truck hitting you, but then I realized Rowan wouldn't know what a truck is.
Heavy wagon.
It's like being sideswiped by
fantasy
a
truck.
horse-drawn dragon, by a horse-drawn wagon.
Yeah.
All right, Marifa, it's your turn.
Okay. This guy is still in front of me, and I am still not able to get away. I am dog shit in melee. This is what I did not want. This is why I stayed in the back.
I'm trying here.
There was a gap left.
Okay.
Come on, your wizard went up to the front line.
Yeah, and I'm still confused. I've got one spell left. Okay, so this thing in front of me look hurt, or like how are we doing here? I saw Rowan hit it, right?
It's got a hole through it. It's a very narrow hole where a rapier poked through. It otherwise seems to be moving normally, or as normal as you have seen these things move.
Okay. I don't really have much of a choice here. I've got to blow my load on this thing, so I cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right, roll me some. Put her up on the thing.
Yeah.
Only one creature choice in here. Wisdom save.
Yes.
All right. It
Fuck
passes.
me. It takes
Half as much damage and does not move away.
Yeah. I will fucking 9 psychic.
All right.
So cut down to what, 5?
Yeah. Yes. All right. The thing is still up and going.
Ugh.
Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna use my last bardic on Rowan. Get this thing off me.
All right.
Doing my best.
All right, Rowan. You've just been told to get it off you.
Well, I'm gonna try. 15.
That's a hit. Please roll me damage.
And I'm gonna add my inspiration dice to it.
All right, roll me d6.
So 11.
Hey, guess what?
It dead?
That's just enough damage to kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Marifa, as Rowan stabs through this black ichor splatters out of the wound onto your robes.
Bloody hell.
Sorry.
It's fine.
And
then I'm gonna take my. Hang on, I'm gonna take my move
that
and
is.
come up here.
Oh yeah, that one's still alive.
Yeah, he's still kicking, Ryan.
He's still kicking. Whatever. You guys kill him, and he dies.
Listen, can Hummingbird miss so Mirabelle can stab
Yes.
this?
Mirabelle kills this creature with a dagger because I completely forgot there was still one left alive. Oh. Hey, at least it's not as bad as the one time in Lancer when I forgot that one creature was there at all the entire combat. So that was your combat. You breathe.
Mirabelle would like
deeply.
to bottle some of this ichor.
All right. And can you please roll me a, let's say medicine.
Sure. Yeah, just a normal roll. 13.
Something about this seems off. This was a person, and oh, that's loud. Not like you can still feel the warmth to their flesh as you gather some of whatever this is, and because the one you're going from is the one that was cleaved in half by Hummingbird here. And looks like where the muscle would have been has been something has like infected it and crawled and spread inside. Some sort of blight.
Mirabelle would like to take out her herbalism kit and see if she can kind of determine the origins of this.
It's not like a physical thing, like not like
magical?
No, it's not like a plant or something. It's like a sickness that has kind of spread very quickly within the body.
Does it seem like it is contagious?
Not at first glance. It looks like almost something. You know what? Your perception's high enough. You see as you're poking through this creature, there's a chunk of flesh missing from this thing's shoulder.
Ew.
And that is the site where your quick examination would deduce that whatever this is has spread from.
Were any of you it? Well, I was, but
Yes, but only from its bludgeoning weapon.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mirabelle's gonna do a quick examination of everyone's
I forgot that in
wounds.
combat. Yeah,
Mirabelle's just
nobody was bit during combat. There doesn't seem to be any bite marks.
Wonderful. All right. And did you say they had like some kind of campsite?
Yeah,
were they just? Yeah.
There's a camp right here.
Yeah,
Mirabelle
I
to go
was
check
gonna go.
this.
Yeah, I was gonna
camp
say.
out.
I wanted to mention I was gonna go poke around it, but wanted to finish up the zombies
Okay.
first.
Yes.
So yeah, a quick dig through the campsite reveals some basic traveling gear, rations, the sorts of things you would need to be on the road.
Mhm.
But otherwise, nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, there is chunks of meat hanging over the fire, now sizzling and burnt on the edge.
Is that edible, hummingbird?
Anything is edible if not coward.
Anything is edible if not bitch.
Hummingbird is able to figure out pretty quickly. It's probably boar.
Ooh, it is nice roast boar with caramelized ends.
Ooh, burnt ends, my favorite.
What kind of undead creature would be traveling and consuming boar meat?
And it's at this
Well,
point that
Not one.
Bach kind of flies along as, "Oh Jesus! Are you guys okay?"
Oh, hello.
yeah,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah.
Bach.
Fine,
We're
thank
fine.
you.
I was bravely making sure no more of those creatures were around here. Just
Of
keeping
course,
you
of
safe.
course.
That one, that one that did the vanish. That's oh Jesus, you're lucky. Remember that danger I told you about? Yeah. Anyway, there's this
Sure.
long ago, there was a kingdom in the north. Very prosperous. And then some great calamity hit. And, I probably should have told you this before, but whatever. This sickness started to spread. And, like, it's all gone now. And there's these things. People in Risenhoff, they call them the Blighted. They look for living beings, and well, some of them, when they bite you, and he kind of does a wing, not a wing, like a paw gesture back towards the corpses that you've left behind you.
Does Mirabelle get the feeling that the vision that she saw earlier, that Hummingbird was not bitten, was that a bite that she had prevented?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Mirabelle nods softly to herself and says, "So these others, they were infected by the taller one?"
Yeah. Yeah. Too bad about that, man.
Delightful.
You get bit, and that happens quick.
She looks at Hummingbird and then pats his forearm gently and then goes to examine the rest of camp.
So is it safe to say that these creatures were beset by that taller one and turned into those things?
Yeah, that's one of the dangers of traveling across this road. Sometimes they wander down out of the empty, and yeah. I mean, I didn't expect to actually see one. It's a rare thing, but hey, you got a history lesson out of it, right?
Would have appreciated the warning first.
Hey, is there any ale in those bags?
Oh God!
And
Oh, find out
he
yourself.
flaps off to go digging through them.
Here is your ale, Bach.
Oh, thank you, big guy. I like you the best. Don't tell the others, okay?
I heard that.
You hear a sob from Mirabelle.
And so did she. And now a wizard is crying.
No, Mirabelle is intently looking through camp.
Saying, I will
what-
assist Mirabelle.
It's getting kind of later in the
also.
day.
Yeah.
Would this be a good spot to get a long rest?
Well, conveniently, there's already a campsite set up here. So you'd have a good place, a safe-ish place to rest, all things considered. They clearly set up camp here for a reason. I might suggest disposing of those bodies, though. They're lying in the middle of the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hummingbird, I will drag bodies into fire
No. Bring fire
Perhaps
to the
not
bodies.
yes, perhaps not the
Bring
fires that we
fire to the bodies.
Oh, ooh, yes, of course. I pile
Burn them
bodies.
away from us.
I pile bodies together, get torch, and set fire to bodies.
All right, and the bodies burn away. There is a horrid stench as they burn.
It is very far away from camp.
Yeah. And since is Hummingbird the only one present while they're being burnt?
I'll go with him.
So Mirabelle is going to tell Mole to follow along and just say, not these bodies, huh? And like Mole will very sheepishly nod, but the little hyena cub will go with them.
And
it wants to eat them so desperately, but no.
Anyone present when the bodies are burned, there's like you do not hear it out loud, but in your mind, it's almost like a whispered scream for a few seconds as the bodies begin to burn and this horrid stench comes off them. And then it only takes a couple minutes before they are reduced to embers on the ground.
I hope they find peace. As do I.
When Mirabelle discovers this from Mole, she is going to go off for a bit and start praying to Uranus, the gatekeeper, that their souls are allowed to pass on and that the sickness doesn't take any more.
All right. And that is where we're going to call this for the evening, for the afternoon, I suppose, because this is an afternoon game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
On the road again.
Yeah.
On the road again.
So
Trek.
We will continue along our journey in the next episode. Let me over here in here. So I actually don't have a marker for where that is quite set up on the map yet. I will add one for next time so that you can know where you are. But yeah, how is everybody doing?
So almost got my ass beat.
Yeah.
Don't
forget to go through on each of your characters and click for long rest to recover whatever you need off a long rest.
Yes, I will do.
We're getting a level 2, right?
Yes, you will gain a level for next time. So if you can get any changes that need made to your character sheet by this Friday so that I have time to put them in.
Can I go ahead and roll for hit dice here? Because I'm going to forget.
You can take average if you want. Yeah, just do average. So, yeah, average. So I think Bard is a D8, so that's 5 plus your con bonus.
Should be 1.
Yeah, so you'll gain 6 hit points. So I'll update that for you. You are at 21 hit points.
I just want to roll once to see if the average comes up higher.
I will take this. We'll also say for the stream and everyone who watches this, taking average is for cowards.
Yeah, not when I'm rolling 3s.
It's also part of the way that I can make sure roughly trying to how much HP you have.
Sure.
Like going forward, I can know what you're going to have as opposed to getting unfortunate and having like 2 HP on each level up.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, you know what? If you want to roll, if you roll below average, I will give you average. But if you get above average, I will give you whatever you roll above.
Oh, wow.
Below average.
That's very generous.
That's extremely generous.
Well, we couldn't roll for our stats. At least we can do this.
Yeah, then at the very least, I know that you're above average. You're at least the average hit points.
Nope, I got 5.
Okay.
Yeah, take it average.
We'll let Tex do his roll.
I'm sure the big.
Ray, do you want to roll for yours while we're hanging around here?
Oh, I don't know whether I'm gonna take a wizard or a cleric level,
Okay.
though.
All right. So
That's a
you can think about that. Just let me know by,
Yeah.
and then we'll figure out how to do the roll. I mean, it
Will
takes
do.
like 2 minutes to start up the server if I need to.
You know
Right.
what? We'll go ahead and do it. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say that Mirabelle's gonna take her cleric level. Oh shit.
Hey, there you
All right.
go.
So
Mirabelle's
Yay!
beefy now.
so Mirabelle, you're
Ah!
gonna. Wow, you almost doubled your hit points. You went from 12 to 20 hit points.
Mirabelle's so beefy now.
Yeah. So any choices that you need to make for next week, please let me know. That you need to make for your level up. Please let me know by Friday, so that I can get them all put in by next game. Which, as it matters, is in 2 weeks. Which will be July 11th, I believe. So that'll be at 2 p.m. again, Eastern. Hopefully 2 p.m. Hopefully things won't get out of hand again. I mean, I had stuff happen like right before 2 that kind of forced me to push it back a little. But before we get into too much, let's do one last run through everybody who's playing. And if you have anything that you're doing, feel free to yell about it a little bit. All right, let's start at the top again with Mirabelle.
Hey, I'm Ray, the player formerly playing Mirabelle. And just follow Ryan on all the good stuff. If you know me from Seekmony, be sure to follow Seekmony and tune in 2 weeks for some delicious Court of Shattered Kings content.
Ew.
What? Bex?
What? I am still Bex. I'm still playing Rowan. I actually have something to pimp today. So if you tune in to Let the World Burn Away or have been listening to me at all on Twitter or other socials, you know that I wrapped a show recently, and it's gonna come on Netflix on July 30th. It's called Centaur World, and it's incredibly stupid, but you should watch it anyways.
Shit looks crazy.
Hell yeah.
It's so dumb. I will probably be screeching about it every game I'm on going forward, and I will probably be posting about it on Twitter as it is almost like time to air. But yeah, you should watch it. I worked really hard, and a lot of really cool people worked really hard on it. And if you talk to me about it, I'll probably tell you secrets. So yeah, tune in next Sunday for some more giant robot action, and tune in the Sunday after that to figure out what oath I've taken.
It'll be a surprise to everyone, including
It'll be
Rowan.
a surprise to me too. Gonna roll and die. Oh, that's it. We're an oath breaker now. No, that's all I know.
All right, and Marifa.
Hello, everyone. I have been Marifa Lala, also known as the Neo Soul God. Everyone calls me Neo, though. Plugging the same old, Seekmony Academy. We come back and see us in 2 weeks as we start our second arc. We just wrapped our first arc this past Friday, and it was absolutely amazing. Follow me on all socials at Neo Soul God and the Seekmony Twitter at Seekmony SEAKMONY. And you can also check me out on all of the 5 Foot Squares content hovering about somewhere. I'm also in Lancer, Let the World Burn Away as the tactician of the group.
Yeah, I noticed that you have your bardic inspiration here, and you have your leadership dice over there.
I mean, might as well lean into it. Lean into it hard. So,
Look.
yeah, I also play the bard in that game too. So,
you've saved us just as many times.
Oh yeah, true. Unsung heroes and everything. But yes,
Yep.
And that's pretty much it for me. Love you.
And as usual, I am Ryan. I basically run the 5 Foot Square at this point. You can catch me on Twitter at Red Wizard Ryan. There's also the 5 Foot Square Twitter, which is 5 Foot Square. Strangely enough, next week we will be playing Lancer at 8 p.m. Eastern. I am not sure if it will be a continuation of what we've done so far, or if it will be a standalone episode, because we have at least one player missing because it is the July 4th weekend. I will post that as we get a little bit closer and I figure out what we're doing exactly that day. As we said, on July 11th, we have the next episode of Court of the Shattered Kings, which will be at 2 p.m. Eastern. It will be a continuation, picking up right where we left off, except, of course, the next morning. As the party continues their journey to the Walish Woods, and hopefully we'll find one of the descendants of the Shattered Kings without too much effort. Additionally, I'm actually in a game now too. I'm playing a game. Yeah. We are playing on Carrying Comfort Studios, their Twitch. We're playing Hero System. The game is called Abnormalcy. I play a psychic journalist, basically. It's kind of like X-Men is sort of the setup for it. It is a very 80s styled game, and I absolutely love it. Everybody involved with it has kind of gone over the top when it comes to leaning into that aesthetic, and it is absolutely amazing. Yeah, that is every Friday for 7 more weeks, I think, at 7:30 Eastern. I have to double check exactly how much longer it runs, but I think we were told it was 9 episodes altogether. But that is it from me, I think, for now. Yeah. So, does anybody have anything else before we wrap up?
Go follow Seekmony.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Seekmony, 5 foot square. These people over on the other side of the screen from me, with their flashing heads, who are not my flashing head. Yeah. So in that case, I guess we will see all you folks hopefully next week for Lancer, and if not, in 2 weeks for more Court of the Shattered Kings. I hope you all have a great day, and don't forget to go get a drink and take care of yourself, because things are hard enough as it is. So have a great day.
Bye.